Perfectionism leads to procrastination, which leads to paralysis. Yeah, that's me in a nutshell. I'm reading this great book by Tim Ferriss called Tools of Titans. If you don't know who Tim Ferriss is, he has a great podcast. He's also the author of this this tome. You can see all my little bookmarks in here. 4-Hour Workweek. I read this years ago. Don't misunderstand, it's not about only working 4 hours a week. It's more a manifesto for working on the right things with your time. Some parts are most definitely outdated, but a lot of really core principles are timeless. And this book is great. It's just sort of a condensed version of 200 of his top podcast guests. I mean, I'm highlighting the heck out of this book. It's filled with stuff, but it's always good to read something like that because it makes me remember that I'm not alone with this. But God, I get my butt kicked by it so hard. You know that little piece of black plastic that I've been trying to figure out in the last couple of vlogs I've shown it? It's like this, it's about this big. I'm trying to figure out what it went to because I found it on the floor of my studio, and it turns out it is a saxophone pad resonator. Is this gonna come through? It's really hard to get it to focus on this. Come on there. I've gotten so many comments and emails from people, hey Bob, it probably is, it goes to a piece of furniture or under a chair, or it's the bumper on a MacBook laptop, or it's a saxophone resonator. None of those things seem to be true. I just couldn't find a home for it. And then today I saw a comment, I think it was from Derek Crane maybe. I just happened to see it. He linked to a video on saxophone resonators, and as soon as I saw the image, I knew that's what it was. Anyway, I just checked my saxophone, and sure enough, it's the resonator on my low C key. Now, I know nothing about saxophone repair. I've never done this in my life before, but I'm thinking I could just glue this thing back in. Look at that. There it is. This lives in there. All right, hopefully that holds. Thank you to everybody for all your tips and concerns, and thanks Derek for that link. Today is March 1st, Wednesday, March 1st, 2017, and I've been struggling to keep up with the vlog lately, you may have noticed. Last year when I started doing this, the original intention was for me to flex my shipping muscles, my publishing muscles, my get over yourself and just put something together and put that thing out. That thing was, I was not doing well with that. And the vlog helped me kind of get over some of that stuff. And then I reached a point where there was just too much going on and I couldn't keep everything going. And I started to feel too many times like I was letting my main responsibility go, you know, as a husband, father, and certainly as a saxophonist, in favor of doing some of this extracurricular stuff. But the irony is, by not doing it, I don't necessarily get exponentially more done. So the trick is balance. And the thing I've been struggling with lately is, how do I figure out a way to incorporate it all together in a timeline that makes sense? I mean, with the kids and school and performing and traveling, it's just, they're constantly changing, and it's sort of in my nature to want to figure out this like perfect solution, which I know there is not, but yeah, you know, whatever, you are who you are. I'm home this month. I'm releasing an album in a couple weeks, the Guitar Band album. You may have seen some of those videos. That's coming out March 17th, broadly. You can actually get it right now, including signed CDs. Yes, physical CDs available. I only pressed a couple hundred of them, but you can, there's a link here or a link down there. I've got another album coming out next month or April or May. It's called Hindsight. It features Aaron Goldberg on piano, Obed Calvera on drums, and Ruben Rogers on bass. And next week, next Thursday, I'm recording a new album that I'm still developing material for. I know who the band is gonna be, and I know where we're doing it, but I don't know exactly what we're doing yet. But just to catch up on a few things that have happened since the last vlog, I barely made it back from Alaska in time, thanks to a snowstorm in Seattle.
Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until we...
In front of you.
There's nothing as exciting as getting home and seeing the kids. Was home for a couple days and then went to Miami for the Ground Up Music Festival with Snarky Puppy. Got a gig tonight at the Blue Whale, which, great band, it's gonna be super fun. I also have a 6 a.m. flight tomorrow. Not gonna be super fun. It is 12:30 a.m. Just finished at the Blue Whale. Great gig, superb band. The only downside is that I've got to get home and pack, and I try to nap for, let's call it a nap, for an hour and a half or so, and then I gotta be out the door at 3:30 or 4 o'clock in the morning to get to the airport. Back at the airport.
Love this.
He did, or he would?
He would love this.
Oh, yeah. Dripping like window cleaner. Nice view. We just got to Miami Beach specifically, for the first ever Ground Up Music Festival with Snarky Puppy and a host of incredible artists. It's gonna be quite a weekend.
Bless y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you to the Ground Up Festival. This is bonkers. Everybody working here, all the musicians, this is going to be such a party. Thank you for hanging out.
212. 212.
Wow.
It's pretty good quality.
It is, that's what I'm looking at. I'm like, man, this is
Jameson Ross, one of the baddest drummers on the planet, right here. Also an alum of Douglas Anderson School of the Arts.
Jacksonville, Florida.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
You know. And
Yeah.
we're in Florida right now, you know.
That's true. Very true. And we're playing tomorrow night. Yes.
We are, 2 a.m.
Yes. By the time you see this, it won't be tomorrow night. This might be premature. What did you just hear?
A Snarky Puppy fan just texted me, Tyler from Northampton, Massachusetts, that Snarky just won a Grammy.
We have not confirmed this yet, but
I think it's real.
what time is it here?
It's 5:42.
We're in Miami Beach, so that would mean it's 2:30. Yeah, 2:30 was when they were supposed to start.
I think it's real.
Whoa.
You know what the bad thing about being an artist is?
I think that was the sound of them announcing from the stage that we won the Grammy. Mike's on stage with another band. He has a new band called Bocante. His Fork, Bocante, Snarky Puppy. Anyway, I think they just announced that that we won that Grammy. That was the noise.